Hi, this is Jim Stockstill, and I believe I could do better than I just did on my last one. I want to talk about Apollo because Apollo is the king of the abyss, uh, and he's let out in chapter 9:11 of Revelation. It talks about him. It says they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew is Abaddon or Abaddon, is what it said, or Apollyon. That's the Hebrew, Apollyon, Abandon, Abaddon. But in the Greek tongue, his name is Apollo. That's Revelation 9:11. Now concerning the two witnesses, and when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascends out of the bottomless pit is Apollo, shall make war against them and shall overcome them and kill them. Now we go back to the Greeks. The Greeks had a god, their mythology, the god Apollo, and they characterize him to be the god of light, which Satan is also a god of light. And he's said to be beautiful beyond measure, just a beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed uh, athlete type guy. He's said to be a great musician, poet, and artist. He's also said to be the god of war and the god of famine and the god of pestilence. He has two distinct personalities. He's good and he's evil. Uh, Now compare this to Satan, who is called the light bearer, the most beautiful of all God's angels, the angel who led the worship in heaven. He also is a skilled musician. He also has a dual nature. He hates mankind and wants to destroy it. The first video that I did, I said that Satan Apollo and this, both Apollos were the same. No, the Apollo that released out of the abyss has the same nature as Satan, but Satan is different in the last days. There's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and there's Satan, the false prophet, and the beast. Okay, so we get that right. Uh, so Apollo will get released out of the abyss, kill the two witnesses midway through the last 7 years of the dispensation. This is precisely the 70th week of Daniel. There's already been 69 weeks of years. There'll be one more week of year, which will be 7 years. And in the middle of that 7 years is when Apollo is released out of the abyss. He takes over the prince who was to come, who is to come, who confirms the covenant with many. And he sits down in the temple of God. He stops the